G'day off trackers, welcome back to another shit. I scared the shit out of it. Welcome to another product review. I'm a bit too excited. So we've just come back from the Cape, which means it's time to start doing the reviews and let you guys know an honest review. What survived, what didn't survive, what let us down, and what handled absolutely phenomenal. And let you know what we would change as well. So figured, what should we talk about first, Ash?
Looks like we're doing batteries.
Yeah, we may as well talk about the batteries thing as they've got a ripper sale coming on. There'll be more on that coming up in this review. But I figured let's get into those. It's a pretty crucial part of your Caravan or Canopy build. So I thought let's review the batteries first, let you know how they handled up to the treacherous PDR, as people refer to it, which wasn't very treacherous, but anyway. I'll let you know how they held up because yeah, it did shake the shit out of the car. And we also did, it's a fair bit of kilometres, wasn't it? 10,000 Ks in 28 days?
No.
Yeah.
It's 2,000 up there.
Well, how come we need a new service as soon as we got back?
Because we were almost due when we left.
No, we weren't. Anyway, we did almost 10,000 Ks driving around and looking at places because we left and we didn't need a service. Anyway, that's besides the point. Let's get into the review. Okay, so those of you that have seen a couple of my reviews before know that I run LiTime batteries. So those that have never heard of LiTime, these guys are huge in the US. What are they, number two? Yeah, number 2 on Amazon's top sellers for batteries. Who's not? I have no idea. Some shit company. They paid Amazon to get number 1. They didn't really before they sue me because Americans like suing. G'day guys. Just want to interrupt this video to let you know of a ripper sale that LiTime are running. So there's actually a sale plus something better. So they've got an end of financial year sale which has some huge discounts, as well as they've passed on a discount code for me to give to you guys, which has a whopping discount, 8% up from 5%. What's the discount code, Ash?
Off track 0.8% off.
It is a bit long, but I'll have it written down below. But yeah, special discount code. If you use that at checkout, any one of the batteries, even the ones that are on sale, you'll get an extra 8% off. And the savings at the moment are insane, aren't they, Ash?
They are.
Like over $1,000 batteries down to $799 or something like that, which I think is these bad boys. LiTime now does marine batteries. This one's actually a special battery I'm going to be reviewing, which is for fish finders. They do your cold cranking amps, they do cold climate batteries, 200 amps, 280 amps, 400 amps, you name it, these guys do it. They're the US's second biggest battery seller on Amazon. Might be small here, but in the US they are loved, and they have been pulled apart multiple times in the States and shown that the quality inside is phenomenal. So you're getting ridiculously good battery for a bargain price, proper 200 amp BMS in them. You've got full 100% usable capacity. The list goes on. Watch one of the reviews to see how good they are. They are the best batteries that are currently on sale in Australia, and they're coming in at a ripper price. If you want a battery, now's the time to get it. Get amongst them. What are they going to do, Ash?
Use a discount code.
Use the discount code. Off track 0.8% off. See ya. So yeah, these guys number 2 in the US. There's lots of YouTubers that have actually cut these batteries apart to check inside and let you know how they're built, and they say that they're crazy, ridiculously well built. I'm not going to cut it open because I actually like running them on my Caravan. I think they're that good that I run them on the van. So we run, these are the 200 amp hour plus, which is a true 200 amp hour BMS, but I will do a quick run through of all the pros and cons. How did they hold up, Ash? Did we have any issues?
No.
No, not one. We didn't have any over voltage, we didn't have any low voltage, we didn't have any overheat. Overheat could have been really risky. So anybody that doesn't know, any electronics hate humidity. And the humidity in Cape York is disgusting. So fridges normally have real bad problems, which we talk about some fridges. Your batteries will normally run into problems, but these guys didn't skip a beat at all. And that is 100% an honest review. You guys know, regardless what the product is, if it has a problem down the track, I come on here and I let you guys know not to buy them. There's a fair few of the off-trackers that have bought them now, and I've had 0 comments, 0 messages with any unhappy feedback, haven't we?
Yep.
Took you a long time to respond there. Pay attention, Ash. Get your head in the game.
I don't read those messages.
So to show you what they look like, we've actually got a spare one. We ran an additional one just sitting in the toolbox. So I basically charged it up before we left and just had it sitting in the toolbox. So if I needed to swap one out because we've got a whole bunch of rainy days, I could. My only suggestion I would make to you guys is if you have the money, The 280 amp hour is now the same size as this 200 amp hour plus. Go the 280s. They fit. If you have a standard size battery box, they will actually fit in here. And it means you're going to get 2 times 280 amp hours, or the 260, I think it is actually smaller than these batteries. So they're skinnier, but the same length. So again, I would go 260s over the 200s, because really, if you can fit the batteries, chuck them in. You're not going to be upset with having too much battery power. And then, as you guys know, I just basically plug in solar blankets. I don't run solar on the roof. We have 2 that came with the van, but we haven't run any extra, and that's your best way to do it, because they got dirty. And how the hell are you going to get to the top of an off-road caravan when you're traveling around Australia? And a lot of old people ran into the same problem. They said that their solar panels now are putting in nothing because they're filthy. They don't have ladders to get up there. So we had no issues with our blankets. But yeah, highly recommend going the biggest batteries you can fit. At the moment, they're doing a crazy sale, and you can use my discount code. As well as these guys also do a lot of marine stuff now. So they've got, this is actually, I'll be doing a proper review on this as well. So this is a 16 volt, 70 amp hour battery for your fish finders. So run it at a higher voltage so you actually get better clarity on your fish finders. And they do marine batteries that are a hybrid. So it's still a deep cycle battery, but it has really big cranking amps, cold cranking amps and marine cranking amps. So yeah, they're really starting to bring in some cool stuff. They got Bluetooth batteries now, a fair few different sizes in Bluetooth, which I recommend. But should we get into the key features on why these guys are the best, Ash?
Yep.
Okay, let's get into the key features, and we'll give you the price as well. Okay, into the key features. Let's see how many I forget. I've got Ash here as my safety guard, so if I forget any. So they are a true...
Can you go like down the list though?
No, I don't remember what order it's in. So true 200 amp hour BMS. So not many providers, I actually don't think I've seen any other battery companies in Australia that let you charge at 200 amps as well. They normally let you discharge at 200 amps, but the charging drops down to like 100 continuous, versus this one you can actually charge. So if you've got like an AC charger, solar and DC all plugged in, you can smash the batteries back up to fully charge in no time at all. So true 200 amp hour BMS. They also have a massive cycle, so duty cycles, which this is basically how many times you can go from full to discharged. So this is normally read out at 80% capacity, and these guys do what, 6,000?
Correct.
So 6,000 cycles at 80% usage, which is massive. That's right up there. Your top tier will give you about 8,000, so 6,000's huge. I'm also forgetting a lot of others. What's the other?
Have we got 100% usable?
Oh yeah, 100% usable capacity. This is huge. Your standard lithium batteries only normally let you use 80%. So out of a 200 amp hour battery, you're only actually getting, what's that, 160?
I don't know, I wasn't listening.
80% of 200. 20 off?
160.
Yeah, 160. So there you go. Out of a 200 amp hour battery, you're normally only getting 160 amp hours. This one, 200 amp hours. So it basically means you've got to retrain your brain. And what's brilliant, when you're looking at your display at how much percentage you got left, normally you sit there and go, oh geez, I've only got 50% left, I've got to charge up. These guys, it's not, oh, I've only got 50%. You still have 50% use. You can go all the way down to 0 on these batteries. So it's only when you get to sort of 10%, 15% that you need to start going, oh, I need to get some charge in. So handy feature. And then there's what, 5-year warranty?
5-year warranty, free return for 30-day money back guarantee.
Yep, anything else?
EVA grade cells.
Oh yeah, so EV, A grade cells, and 24-hour customer support.
Customer support,
yep.
Built for Australian conditions.
Yeah, that's the big one. So this is another one you've got to check batteries that you're looking at. A lot of them aren't built, and electronics aren't built to handle Australian conditions. This will charge
0 to 50.
0 to 50 degrees and discharge, which is using it.
Minus 20 to 60.
Yep, so 60 degrees, there's no way you're going anywhere in Australia that's going to be over 60. So a lot of your batteries will clock out at about 40, which means in any of those hot places in Australia, you won't actually have batteries you can use. The BMS will shut it off. So built for Australian conditions, phenomenal batteries. Anything else we're missing?
Low price.
Low price.
And they are now going into hybrid marine batteries.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, cold cranking amps, we sort of went into that in the other bit. They are doing a lot of marine batteries now, as well as four-wheel drive batteries.
That's
and
it.
Bluetooth. So let's get into, let's just wrap it up here. So if you want one, as you would have seen, there's that off track 8% off, which brings, if they want to get the 200 amp hour plus, what does that come down to? You don't have it open. Come on, Ash, rookie error. WhatsApp, I sent you on WhatsApp. Quick, 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 quick. Pressure's on.
Comes down to 732.
732
So
from...
it was 795.
That's on the EFS sale, and then on the other picture it'll give you the regular retail price.
Oh, regular retail price was 1,099.
Yep.
And then
With my discount code.
the discount code on top of the sale in a financial year sale is 732.
So huge saving, and there's stuff like that all over the website. Disgusting. Why are you picking your leg? There's blood everywhere, and I hate blood. You're just trying to put me off, aren't you? If you use that discount code, you'll then get a further 8% off. I'm getting out of here because that is disgusting. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video.